Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of The Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated, episode 9. And, what was it, so I think it was the episode's called Saurva Cannot Be Soothed, things like that. And which, after this, then, the start of the next anime series, which is the second season of Yashahime, which I'm looking forward to reviewing. So, after this, then I'm going to be reviewing the first episode. And then after that, I'll be uploading my reviews for Halloween month. So because I've been pre-recording some, so that's why haven't done so for the week. So once I get these out of the way, then we'll start getting to for movie reviews for Halloween month. I promise you that. So yeah, but getting back to episode 9 of The Great Jahy. It's another very good episode. Another very good episode. I know I keep on really saying I repeat myself every single time, but it gets better and better. You know, a real gem of it becomes a real gem of a anime series I really highly enjoy. And with this episode is mainly more focused on Saurva. You know, Saurva she she. Although she looks like a he, but she's a she. Saurva is the one who was from the couple episodes back where she wants to defeat Jahy, right? Where she had some failed attempts, like where she made this formula and actually created that giant. Well, the dog licks it, but then it becomes very giant. At the point where she transforms into Jahy, but ends up making pay her rent due to the landlord she was afraid of, and doing good at Jahy's job. So this episode is more a little bit on her, a little more on her, more on Jahy though, but it's still focused on Jahy for a good part of it too, though. And in Saurva, we're how in the last episode where Jahy, landlady, and manager are in the bathhouse, and we saw like her snippets here and there. We explain why she was there. Like she wants to defeat Jahy, but not in that moment though. Like she just wants to go to the bathhouse to relax, basically. Like she just wanted to have a good time. But coincidentally, Jahy is there along with Landlady, which she was afraid of. She's also afraid of as well. And then you get the really funny thing. You know in the previous episode where Jahy was using all this shampoo to make her hair so silky and nice. It feel good, nice, right? Well, actually, that was actually Saurva's shampoo that she bought. That was expensive shampoo, so she just inexplicably just used it was like half the bottle. So you can say technically she was like stealing the shampoo from Saurva because that was her shampoo. I thought that was kind of funny though, although she didn't know that was hers, but she was kind of like stealing it from her. So I thought that was kind of funny as well. And we see like Saurva after that she's like relaxing in the bathhouse and she's having a good time, and then we get to back with Jahy, where she still wants to plan to defeat the magical girl, and she gets an idea that she wants to find a weapon to defeat her. So she goes to this big store, and she get paid for for her job, like I said, similar to Devil's a part timer. Right there, just reminding. And then she tries to not to try to buy too many things, but then she ends up getting distracted by these free samples, right? So like she gets distracted by these sponges. She buys some, and then like this pineapple slicer, she buys that. And a couple of other things, a new frying pan and stuff. And then she wants to find a weapon, and she's actually looking at toys like this. One of those hammers you hit, it squeaks. She's looking for something that's to defeat her, and then she ends up buying a toy lightsaber. It's like, and then she all of a sudden gets mad, like, Oh, why did I buy all these things? They're all useless. I want my hard-earned money back. Oh, man. I mean, the humor of this, I thought was just really excellent, you know. And like, even though she was giving like some of the sponges to a manager. Although she could keep some of herself because she needs to, because she has those fried beans that she always eats. You could use one of those to clean the the pans. And then she sort of starts gets an idea. She wants to set up traps in her house in case when the magical comes in, they get stuck in like in this stickiness, and there's like a pan hanging above her. When she gets stuck, she gets bonked, or another trap in the back window. So then she realizes when she's hungry, she can't leave her apartment because all the traps are there. But then when landlady comes by, she gets stuck in the sticky stuff, and the pan's gonna come down on her. So like Jahy goes and jumps and like takes the hit for her, and she gives like I just sacrificed myself for a human, for the first time. And Lionel's like, what are you doing? You brought this upon yourself. You just got hit in the head. Oh man. And then we get back to Saurva, where she's sitting on a bench, and then she sees Jahy in her child form. But thing is though, she doesn't know that that's Jahy. She thinks that she thinks that's a little girl who has the same kind of hairstyle that Jahy has. So she doesn't know that's really her, because she's never seen her in her child form, only in her adult form. So like she sees Jahy because her lunch is being taken by crows, and she wants to help, but it only makes matters worse. So the crows get away with her lunch, and she gets kind of mad at that though. But some things I like the little bond. What was more good about this because the bonding they kind of have, you know. Even though Saurva doesn't know that's really Jahy in her child form, but she only sees this child as a very intelligent and brave child. And Jahy gives like some encouraging words, you know, about this one person that she wants to defeat. Same with her, and basically gives her some encouraging words. And I did like that little chemistry bonding they had right there. And so I think that Saurva is going to finally have the courage to confront Jahy. So she goes back to her work, to Jahy, her workplace at the bar, and then she sees Jahy like really pissed, which she thought she's really angry and she's gonna start, you know, exploding like she does, right, as the demon lord, well, second in command. But the only thing is, the reason why Jahy's mad because she's so mad because she's overwhelmed because there's so many customers who keep on coming in. She's overwhelmed. That's why she's so mad. And then Saurva just goes and says, "You know what? I'll come next time. That'll be the day." Oh man. So yeah, just another good episode because it's like this time Saurva actually kind of talks and kind of sort of bonds with Jahy, even though she doesn't know that's her really, because she's like I said, she's in her child form. She only knows her in her adult form. So I did like that little bond chemistry they had with each other. I like to see a little bit more with that. Like next time when she sees her in her child form, she'll probably get some more encouraging words from her. And I just like the whole thing with the whole bathhouse from her perspective, what happened, why she was there. I did like that, and how Jahy just inexplicably just steals her shampoo from her. Because you thought it was just because the previous episode you thought that was just shampoo that was just sitting there, right? But actually no, that was actually Saurva's, and she was like she just didn't really know it, and she kind of like steals half of her shampoo away that was really expensive. Oh man. And then the whole thing with Jahy, you know, saying traps and buying most of just basically blew her paycheck on unnecessary things. I mean, I keep on saying this show just never stops to be good one after the other. It never stops. It never does. So, yeah, episode 9. Saurva can't be soothed. I really enjoy this episode. Another really good episode. More on her. Focus on her character, and I like to see more of that. So I know because another good, really good episode. So it's just more development on characters. Another good one too. So what more I can say? It's another really good episode. So that's my review of episode 9 of The Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated. Stay tuned now, because now I'll be starting on another whole new series, well, second season of Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, the second act. Episode 1. See ya on the next video.